Have you ever wanted to do things like this? Or this? Or for like me, it's next to impossible to choose this in real life. VR, however, changes that. More specifically, Stride. Stride is a VR parkour game that will allow you not to only shoot enemies while jumping off of buildings, but also grappling from building to another building and being chased by the storm. It's a super intense experience, and the Oculus Quest version does release today at 1 p.m. EST. But before we get into the video, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're interested in joining the giveaway for the Disc Ninja Oculus Quest game, which just so happens to be releasing today, I will have the Discord server linked in the bio below to where you can join. And all you have to do is go to the giveaway section and react to the latest giveaway. With that out of the way, let's get started. So when I first tried Stride, I was pleasantly surprised at how good the graphics are on the Oculus Quest. Now obviously it's not as good as the PC VR version, but for a standalone headset, it looks pretty freaking good. So now let's talk about the things that have improved over the PC VR version, or things just that haven't been added yet to the PC VR version, which is kind of weird because generally speaking, the PC VR version gets everything first and then the Quest, because it's just being ported now. Apparently, the Oculus Quest version has a completely reworked tutorial. Now it's more VR newbie friendly, so if you are a noob to VR, this is the perfect tutorial for you. It also has improved enemy AI, a new enemy type for endless mode, which is called the battle drone. It drops around 3 mines to stop the player, and to deactivate the mines, you have to shoot them and then shoot the drone. Improved gameplay and melee combat. It also has more immersive player hands. It has 2 new difficulty levels for endless mode, harmless and expert, and much more. So now the levels are procedurally generated, meaning each time you die and respawn back into the game, a lot of the level will change as far as the enemy type, the power-up spawn, things like that. So one thing I did notice after a couple of hours of playing, the levels did start to get a little similar in terms of just color and how they are, mapped. In order to avoid this, I had to go at a harder difficulty level every now and then. And the further you go, the harder the difficulty level does increase. So eventually, you will, if you survive, you will get to the hardest mode possible, which I think is really cool because a lot of games that I play don't have that feature. They just keep it on easy or whatever mode you select. So now let's talk about the mechanics. The mechanics are by far the most important thing in the game, and thankfully they have successfully ported every single mechanic that you can have on the PC VR version of the Quest. You do have the grappling, you have the running, you have the sliding. Running is a really cool feature in here. All you have to do is swing your arms back and forth, and then you start to move. And to jump, you just press the bottom right controller button and then swing upwards, and that's how you jump. The slide, you physically have to crouch. Now this is where I think things get a little dicey. I think they should add a crouch button so it makes it more accessible to say disabled VR players. Now, like I mentioned, it has all the mechanics that the PC VR version does have, including the slow-mo, which is by far one of my favorite mechanics in the game. If you've seen my Boneworks video that I posted the other day, you'll know I love slow-mo and just slaughtering enemies. I know that sounds like a psychopath, but it's honestly super satisfying to kill an enemy whilst being in slow-mo. Now, the Quest version does only have 2 types of enemies. Like I said, it has that drone enemy which drops mines, and it has the biker guys, whatever you call them. Now the color is different from the PC VR version. In the PC VR version, they are black, whereas the Quest version, they are black and red. But after a while, it does seem to get a little bit repetitive. The enemy types would be awesome, but this game did just release on the Oculus Quest. Like it's not even out by the time I play it, so I can't really complain about that. But I hope sometime in the future they will add some sort of new enemy types to the game as well. I talked about the mechanics and the enemies and things like that, but I want to talk about the map itself because it's probably one of the most important aspects about the game. It's what keeps you interested. And this game, the maps in here are pretty interesting. They're different enough to make you want to come back. The things you'll find in the map are like health packs and power-up. Now health packs obviously give you more health, whereas power-ups increase your weapon's power, speed. Speaking of health, you only have 3 health at the easiest level, and obviously once you get to 0 health, you will die. Now each health is indicated by a bar, and whenever you lose a bar, you're losing a health, and whenever you grab those health packs, you're gaining 1 health bar and in turn gaining another health. Now on the hardest difficulty, you only have 1 health, And as basically, if you die twice or if you fall twice or get shot twice, you're done. And one of the things I find interesting about this game is that when you die, you completely restart the entire level. Now, a few things to mention: this version of the Aquos Quest version does come with 3 game modes. Unfortunately, none of them are multiplayer, but you have the endless mode, arena mode, and times something mode. I forget what it's called. Now, endless mode, obviously the levels are endless, and arena mode is an objective based mode where you have to complete mini objectives within a certain time, and if you lose 3 objectives, you basically die and get back to the main menu. And I love this game mode. It's personally one of my favorites because a lot of them are just slay the enemies as fast as possible. And if you guys know me from my previous videos, I absolutely love to slay enemies. It's just a lot of fun, especially in slow motion. I mean, like, who doesn't love slow-mo kills in VR? I mean, it's just a blast. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm hosting the Disc Ninja giveaway. I'm giving away 2 game codes for the Oculus Quest. And like I said, the game is also releasing out coincidentally on the August 5th, which is today at 1 p.m. EST. So if you want a chance to win yourself a Disc Ninja game, all you have to do is go down in the bio below and click on the Discord invite and react to the latest giveaway. And it's as easy as that. Now the winner will be chosen in 4 days, I believe, not 100% sure. But with that said, please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, virtual reality, check yourself. Peace.